This is an extract from our Hero Club. We have calls 3 times a week. Please like the video if you learned something.
And then we do embeddings, and that embeddings I think is going into this database file,
Right.
and then AI is just dealing with those embedding and giving us the results. So that's very cool.
Well, and again, I created this tool in, probably about 4 hours of coding, right? Like, can you imagine how long, Irvin, this would have taken us to have done manually?
Yeah, it will take so much time, and AutoHotkey is very versatile. Like we are using FFmpeg and other SQL. If we are going a like browser-based tool, then it would take much more time to
Fair enough.
building that thing. Yeah. And maybe with Python, we can like it will create AI will create it fast, but yeah, with other tools that they have don't that much like versatility in them.
Oh, and just real quickly, because I'll forget it next week if I don't mention it now.
Mhm.
I created a library, a skill,
I'll cut it
um,
up.
and
I'll cut it
made,
up
made it really
first.
easy to add to startup option in the system tray. And then I
Mhm.
went, because what would I have my one, which I think a lot of us do, right? I had a lot of my scripts kicked off from my main script, which is really convenient. But what would happen a lot was I would go to restart my main script and it would restart all of my other ones. Like, and we're talking like a dozen almost. And it was just, it got to be, it was like annoying. And I finally realized, well, wait a minute. If I add the option in every one of the scripts, the add to startup option, now I go into each tool and I just turn that on. And then when I boot up, Windows kicks them off for me. I don't have to do it. And then my main script now just launches my main script. There's not this other stuff. So it was a real shift in my mindset that I realized I've been doing this for 15 or however many years I've been using AutoHotkey, right? I've been having my one script launch other scripts. And I
Mhm.
realized if that option is just available in it, I could use the add to startup, which we have a different script, Irfan, which it's called add to startup, which I also improved drastically. I don't remember if that's under Explorer. That one could be under Explorer.
Okay, let me see.
I think it was in the root, but I might have moved it.
Add to startup is not
No, so go
there.
back up to the root.
Sorry. Add is not
It's right
add
there.
to
Add to
startup.
startup. Go up too high.
I'm sorry. It's there and it's not visible.
Yeah.
This is the script.
Oh, that's interesting.
It has some index issue. Let me continue. Okay.
So this tool,
Because this database is not belong to me, and
no, that's
most of the
QAP.
things is not available on my computer, it's on your computer, so
Yeah.
that's why I have this unknown issues.
But this tool allows you to add, you can add new items. This one lets you enable, disable, but also add new items. So this one
Mhm.
is also in our launcher. But I did a lot of improvements in this one because before it was a simple way just to add a new thing, but now I made it where we can export and import, and choose options. But you're right, I need to tell it to also make it computer specific. So
Mhm.
it doesn't use a database. That's just QAP has, for some reason, QAP was there, but that's a
Oh, okay.
QAP database. But yeah, this tool um, is another way I would simply add stuff to my startup because it window. But also now, do you have the taskbar running? I don't think it's running.
Yeah,
So it's on.
let me share my other screen.
But the when you right click and under where is it?
And I have to show you this, that all of a sudden my taskbar is become all icons.
Well, that's a preference you would change.
Okay, I think I did something.
Go to the display. Or did that show up on the screen? Yeah.
No. Which things I need to show labels? Oh, it's there. It's taking time. It's loading all the windows.
Hmm.
Maybe there is some
Yeah, I don't have
something.
that problem. Yeah, we'll figure out. But
It is just happened. It was showing me labels fine a while ago. Maybe it's the width or something.
no. Oh, it is actually. Sorry, you're right. When you have too many,
Oh,
it switches the view so you can see them all. So when you have
okay.
too many things running,
Let me
right?
let me.
Yeah, I totally forgot I built because I was like, well, what happens? What was happening? It was going past and you couldn't see the other things because there's no scroll bar, right? And I'm like, oh, well, I'll just make it change the view.
Let me
So if you
close
get,
all the tools now.
yeah, and you can reduce the size of your icons too. Those are really big. But anyway, so anyway, we're out of time. But yeah, we have that tool, a couple tools for looking at your startup processes and cleaning them up. At some point, it'll shrink down. But I think, like I
Mhm.
said, part of it's your icons are very large, which so they take up more space.
Let me reduce them.
There you go.
There we go. Because these sticky notes, yeah, we have to do something for the
Right,
sticky note. Yeah.
right. Yeah. All right, everyone. Thanks for being here. We'll see you soon. Have a good weekend.